What is up, my fellow quirky folks? The hype for Eternals is surreal. So far, people have loved the visual spectacle that Eternals is. It has got a lot of world building and some great character work. Speaking of the characters, we've got at least 12 new ones coming in through this film. And we've also talked about 7 Eternals individually in our past videos. If you want to know about the powers and abilities of Ikaris, Circe, Gilgamesh, Thena, Kingo, Droog, and Phastos, then be sure to check out our YouTube channel for their videos. Right now, we're going to talk about the 3 female Eternals that are left to discuss. Sprite, Makkari, and Ajak are the ones who are left to be discussed. Fun fact, all 3 of these characters have been gender swapped from the comics, meaning they are all males who have been turned into females. Before I reveal their powers and abilities, it would be amazing if you guys would push that subscribe button. Now I'm hoping you've done that. So without any further ado, let's look at the first character, that is, Ajak. As you may know by now, Salma Hayek is playing Ajak. She is the spiritual leader of the Eternals. Her wisdom has helped guide the team since they arrived here from their home planet, Olympia. Under her leadership, the Eternals have defended humanity from the Deviants. And they've also helped the humans to advance to the modern civilization that they live in today.
We have watched, unguided. We have helped them progress.
As for her powers, Marvel has made a big switch from the source material. The only thing they've kept intact is her immortality. Rest, her ability to fly, project blasts of cosmic energy from her hands or eyes, and her superhuman strength have all been taken away. Instead, the MCU has given her 2 other specific abilities. You see, the Celestials have designed Eternals in a way that all of them are genetically capable of using small amounts of cosmic energy. With that, they grant themselves a special ability that differentiates them from each other. And in the case of Ajak, she can heal others.
Her power is healing.
She uses her cosmic energy to heal humans and Eternals alike from injuries and illnesses. But apart from that, she also has another distinct ability that actually makes her the team guru. You see, she is capable of telepathic communication. Don't presume this ability to be similar to Professor X. In the case of Ajak, she only has a telepathic link with her creators. She is genetically able to communicate with the Celestials. Okay, enough about the team leader. Now let's move on to the most fascinating character of this group, and she is none other than Makkari. Lauren Ridloff is playing the character. She is MCU's first deaf superhero. In the comics, she has super strength, flight, and teleportation. She also has the abilities to create illusions to disguise herself and project cosmic energy in the form of optic blasts, and her specialty is her super speed. And that's the only thing that the MCU has retained. She is the fastest woman in the universe and uses her cosmically powered super speed to scout planets for the Eternals. As the only deaf Eternal, the sonic boom that accompanies her cosmic running does not affect her. It seems that she has been living on the Eternal ship all this time, collecting information and artifacts all across the planet. And Marvel has done something remarkable using her. They didn't use the abilities of Quicksilver as well as they could have.
You didn't see that coming?
But this time, Makkari is said to have the most fascinating scenes in the film. Her super speed has been used really well, and it will be interesting to see how DC's The Flash is going to top this. Okay, now, for the final Eternal, we've got Sprite.
Now that Captain Rogers and Iron Man are both gone, who do you think's gonna lead the Avengers?
Leah McHugh is playing the character who appears to be a 12-year-old girl throughout eternity. But in reality, she is over 7,000 years old. Once again, the MCU has made changes to her abilities to fit their narrative. In the books, this little Eternal possesses super strength and stamina. She can fly, and she is also capable of performing telekinesis. The MCU has slashed all these powers, but they've kept her most important ability, which is illusion casting.
Arrived.
She is someone who can give Loki a run for his money. In fact, I'm sure that having more experiences than the God of Mischief, she'd actually be able to cast better illusions than him. She can make people see things, become invisible in their eyes, shapeshift, and perform duplication casting. If you still don't see the similarities between her and Loki, then let me tell you. She is also skilled in using a knife. So really, the Eternals have their own little Loki in their family. Okay, these were all the individual abilities that these characters have. But they can actually do something that neither the Avengers nor the Guardians can. They can pool their cosmic energy to form the Unimind. It happens when multiple Eternals join their will and intelligence. They assemble to create one giant being that is formed of light, mind, and pure cosmic energy. Taking this family down in the Unimind state is next to impossible. This brings our tour of the Eternals family to an end. I hope you've managed to learn quite a bit about all the Eternals of the MCU. And if you enjoyed the video, then give us a thumbs up. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!